Hi everyone, it's Audra from the Makery, and I'm just going to do a quick Inkscape tutorial today on how to rotate a shape around a center point. So for instance, the way the petals of a flower rotate around the center of the flower. So the first thing we're going to do is go over to the left side toolbar and select our ellipse tool. And then we're going to bring our ellipse out to the center of the artboard, and I'm going to click and drag just to make a little oval shape. There we go. The next thing I'm going to do is open a panel under the Object menu. So we're going to go to Object, Transform. This opens a transformation panel here, and you can see you can select a few different tabs. We're going to select the Rotate tab, and we're going to leave that for just a second. Next thing we want to do is we want to select our shape. So if you hit the black selection tool, you can see it sort of initially selects this shape with a dotted box around it. If you click on it twice, you actually get a center point here. And this is what we need to rotate our shape around a different center point. So we're just going to hold down two keys, the Control key and the Option key. And then we're going to click on the center point and actually drag that center point down to where we think the center of our flower should be. And then we're going to create a duplicate of this shape and then rotate this shape around this new center axis. So in order to create a duplicate, we're going to, on a PC, it would be Control D, on a Mac, it's Command D. And that creates a duplicate of the first shape right on top of the second. And then we're just going to go over here and we're going to put in the angle that we want to rotate. So the way that you figure out your angle is by dividing by 360 degrees. So if you know that you want a petal with 15, a flower with 15 petals, you divide 360 by 15 to figure out this angle. I'm going to keep it simple and go with a 10 petal flower. And so I'm going to use a 36-degree angle because 10 times 36 is 360. So we put the angle here. It's 36. I'll just retype it so you can see. 36. And then we want to make sure that this here is selected as a degree sign. Okay. So we've already duplicated our shape. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. And you can see we get a shape duplicated at 36 degrees. And then I'm going to go ahead and repeat that 8 more times. So I'm going to hit Control D, apply, Control D, apply, all the way around the circle until we get back to the beginning. So we have our petals. We just need a little center shape. So I'm going to go back to my ellipse tool. And I'm going to click and drag, this time holding down the Control key, and I'm going to drag on a diagonal to get a perfect circle. And I'm going to change the color of that and go back to my selection point, and I'm going to move it in the middle of the flower like this. Now, if you wanted all of these to be perfectly aligned, I'll show you how to do that quickly. First, you would need to create a group of the petals, and the easiest way to do that is by lassoing. So we just click on the artboard and draw an imaginary box around these petals, and then we go to Object Group. And now we're going to align this new group shape with the circle. So we have to select both. So to do that, we already have our first shape selected. You can see the dotted box around here. We just hold down the Shift key and select the circle. Then we're going to open another panel from the top menu here, Object, Align and Distribute. And then we're going to align these things. We're going to keep it relative to the page. So I'm going to hit Page here, and then we're going to align on the the vertical axis, and then the horizontal axis. And there you have it, a perfect little 10-petal flower.